What is up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast. And Caitlin Clark finishes 9th in WNBA All-Star voting and has a lot of people in their fields. That being Dick Vitale here, guys. For those who do not know who Dick Vitale is, guys, he is an American sports commentator and basketball coach. 86 years old, guys. This guy was born in June 9th, 1939. So he's seen a lot of basketball. It seems like, guys, that, you know, he has some things to say about the current jealousy that Caitlin Clark receives, which is nothing new. All of the hate and her finishing 9th, guys, in WNBA All-Star voting. Apparently it pissed him off, so let's react to it. Now, guys, this tweet has gone viral, as you guys see here, receiving 2.2 million views, where Dick Vitale quotes absolutely pure jealousy that the WNBA, he at the WNBA, you know he's old school, players voted Caitlin Clark the 9th best guard. Someday they will realize what she has done for all of the players in the WNBA. Charted planes, increased in salary, sold out crowds, improved TV ratings. It's something to be said, right? 9th best guard in the WNBA. Before I even go down to the comment section, before I continue to talk, I just want to know from you guys, do you in your heart believe that she's the 9th best guard in the WNBA right now? Now, I do think that maybe she's not number one, okay? Maybe she's not number two. We see Nafisia Collar. She's on tear right now. And Caitlin Clark has been sidelined and riddled with injuries. So maybe she isn't at the top of the food chain for now. But for her to be voted as the 9th best guard, come on, man. I think that this is obviously what we know. Caitlin Clark will always be hated. There's going to be a lot of jealousy in this league. It's so crazy to me how women, they'll get in their own way. Like, you have someone here helping build this league, but because of who she is, because of her skin color, because of her lifestyle preferences and being a heterosexual woman, we already know how women in the W treat women that choose a heterosexual lifestyle for the most part. The reputation is out that these women are mean, they're ugly, and they do the most despicable things because you aren't a part of their community. So it says here, guys, that of course, guys, the WNBA announced its starters for this year's All-Star game, which will take place on July 19th. This doesn't make it any better, guys. At Gainbridge Fieldhouse, we know that this is the home of the Indiana Fever and the Indiana Pacers. Not surprisingly, Fever star Caitlin Clark was named a starter and captain after she led everyone in fan voting. However, she ranked just 9th in the player ballot amongst other guards. In fact, teammate Kelsey Mitchell got more votes than Clark. Whoa. Kelsey Mitchell got more votes than Clark. That's crazy, guys. Don't get me wrong. Kelsey Mitchell is a dog. Don't get me wrong. I told you guys in a few of my videos, Kelsey Mitchell has one of the sweetest jump shots in the WNBA, guys. But I want you guys to go back up here, which will take place on July 19th at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. As if this doesn't give women more ammo to hate Caitlin Clark, man. The writing's on the wall. She's carrying the league, right? Come on, man. They want the All-Star game at the same place the Indiana Fever play. This is why Caitlin Clark is going to continue to get knocked on her ass. Her teammates won't support her. There are going to be multiple islands in the locker room. How about we get Lexi Hall on an All-Star ballot? Because Caitlin Clark might still need some protection in a game that isn't supposed to be taken as serious. Even though I must admit, last year's WNBA All-Star game was epic. I love the performance from Enrique Ngumbunwale, who won WNBA All-Star MVP. And she hasn't really looked the same this season, ironically. And she's my second favorite player in the league. I don't know what's going on here, but my man Dick Vitale certainly was not happy. Certainly, guys, I mean, him covering the game for the most part, he knows the real. He knows what's going on. He's hearing all of the rumblings, all of the jealousy, all of the hard fouls after the whistle, after a play that Caitlin Clark is receiving. And I feel like maybe he's fed up with it and decided to take to X. Wow, Paige is above her. Are you kidding me? Which is crazy because Paige hasn't had the impact in her rookie season that Caitlin Clark has had. But we know that Caitlin Clark and Paige differ for this reason here. Paige Beckers is, of course, a part of that community, the LBGT plus community. She obviously stands up for African American women, which I applaud, but in a way it also looks like a lot of ass kissing. So they're going to take it easy on Paige Beckers. You guys notice that she is a Caucasian woman that is not going through anything that Caitlin Clark, Caucasian heterosexual woman, is going through. You guys let me know what y'all think about that. She doesn't have a mid-range bro. She isn't consistent at the 3, and she's a turnover merchant. She doesn't play defense and doesn't like to be defended. She set the league record as a rookie for turnovers last year, and in the future, many will start complaining about the push-off she does to create space to shoot. Now, there is a lot of truth and false here. I do believe that Caitlin Clark has decreased her turnovers, but I also think that this push-off that this guy's talking about, look how she's defended, bro. She's picked up from the beginning of the court all the way to the end of the court. They are literally going 100 miles per hour when it comes to guarding Caitlin Clark. So I do believe that those do create turnovers. Not hard to understand. Clark is not only the league's best player, she's white, straight, and smart. The rest of the WNBA, wow. Okay, guys, this is crazy now. The rest of the WNBA is black, gay, and dumb as fucking doorknobs. Wow, shit. I mean, what the hell? And this thing got 28,000 likes. As a black man reading this really does sound offensive. But let's be honest. This is a predominantly black gay league. I think that the only reason they're qualifying as dumb as effing doorknobs is because they refuse to work with the person that can help them. Seriously, help them increase their salaries. And I'm saying this as a brother. If I saw a white man in the NBA doing this thing and is going to put more money in my pocket for my family, I'm going to work with him. But again, guys, this is the difference between logical and emotions. Okay. Paige Buckets made the All-Star team as a rookie, and she's white. I thought they didn't do that. Maybe it's not color. It's not that it's not color. I believe it's because Paige Buckets or Beckers is homosexual. And she obviously, guys, she has a little bit of sister in her, okay? You could tell she's been around the sisters a long time. She's adapted. She has the same mentality. I think that she's a great player. I really do. I think that Paige Beckers, some of the things I've seen in her personality, her characteristics, I truly respect. But I think that if you are lesbian, then you're safe. And Paige is lesbian. Let's face it. The WNBA is a joke, a league whose majority is angry black lesbians. And those African-American players, coaches, and sports analysts are as racist as hooded Klan members. Oh, shit. Anyone who watches the uncoordinated, untalented Angel Reese and thinks she actually belongs in a professional basketball league, let alone an all-star, is seeing the world through race goggles. They hate Clark because she's leaps and bounds above their talent level in a sport they think they own. Now, for the record here, I'm going to give Angel Reese some kudos and just say she's been on a tear lately. She has been balling in all fairness. I got to give her justice and her props because I do criticize her a lot on my channel. But other than that, I do agree with the sentiments that most of these players are jealous, racist. Even the coaches and commentators who defend a lot of the things against Caitlin Clark. It just doesn't make sense if you guys are trying to get this league off the ground. But I put all the blame on Kathy Engelberg. She just doesn't have the courage, the heart to stand up and say, hey, I need to protect this product. As you guys see, she apparently doesn't care about ratings because Caitlin Clark gets sidelined with an injury. And I think a lot of that has come from a lot of the physicality. And obviously, guys, a lot of the wear and tear that Caitlin Clark goes through on a nightly basis, being picked up, defended at a high level, the physicality, you know, all of it adds up. So there are a lot of mixed emotions. A lot of people do agree with Dick. A lot of people disagree with Dick. But what do you guys have to say about this? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Thank you for watching. Do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and also hit the like, share, notification bell for more future content. See you guys in the next one. Peace.